Christian Bale is no stranger to controversy. From his arrest prior to the premiere of The Dark Knight, to his infamous on-set rant during the filming of Terminator Salvation that almost got him blacklisted from Hollywood. Despite his many controversies, Christian Bale has remained at the top of Hollywood. Is this because of his seemingly sincere apologies, or something much more sinister? Welcome back. Racist. I'm talking to you. We can keep it between ourselves, but I mean, we both know what you are. Today we're going to be talking about the rant that almost ruined Christian Bale. Before we get into that though, we need to dive into the backstory of Christian Bale. Christian was born into the entertainment industry, with a circus performer who was his mother, a talent manager who was his father, and an actress who was his sister. Whether he knew it or not, Christian was destined to be an A-list actor. His acting career started when he was only 8 years old, appearing in a variety of commercials, one including a young Rowan Atkinson, I think I said his name right, aka the one and only Mr. Bean. By the time Christian was 12 years old, he started appearing in movies, with his first breakthrough movie at 13 in Steven Spielberg's Empire of the Sun. His performance in the Empire of the Sun was highly praised. Critics were impressed by his range of emotional depth at such a young age. And this performance, of course, helped propel his career, getting him larger roles in bigger movies, but it wouldn't be until the year 2000 which he would get his breakout movie role. We both know it, it's American Psycho.
Hey, Paul!
His performance in American Psycho was so good that he won the that's not how you say that, hold on. Clitoris? That's, nope. This award. He won that award, which is for small independent films, which in my opinion is arguably more important than winning an Oscar. If you're a small independent film, this could be, you know, the biggest thing for a director or an actor to get your foot in the ground for just establishing a name for yourself. And this is exactly what happened for Christian Bale. He started to land big movie role after big movie role, ranging from The Prestige to the Dark Knight Batman trilogy. Also around this time period, it was the early 2000s, and one thing that I found just absolutely crazy was Christian Bale's transformation from movie to movie. To play his role for The Machinist, he had to drop 60 pounds in 4 months. And on top of that, he told the directors that he wanted to drop an additional 30 pounds to go to drop 90 pounds in 4 months. But the directors and like the health inspectors and stuff all said he couldn't do that because I mean, that's insanely dangerous. But if you thought that was crazy, the crazier fact is that just 1 year later, he would be playing Batman and he went from 120 pounds to 220 pounds. I mean, that's just dedication to a role. And I mean, I don't know if there probably was steroids involved, but I mean, that's still an insane amount of dedication to a role. And also not healthy, so don't take advice from that. Do not do that by any means. So Christian was landing role after role and he was looking like he was going to be the next Hollywood golden boy with his amazing performances and just overall just crazy dedication to every role he plays. That wasn't until 2008 rolled around. This is where people got to see Mr. Perfect become Mr. Not So Perfect. Just before the premiere of The Dark Knight in the UK, police had been notified of a disturbance in the Dorchester Hotel. Christian's mother and sister, Ginny and Sharon Bale, accused him of assault after a heated Monkey brain. Hold on. They accused him of assault after a heated altercation between the three in his hotel suite. The reports say that after things were getting verbally intense, that Christian had pushed and physically assaulted both of them. Christian was not arrested just yet because of, you know, the premiere that was happening the next day, so they kind of let him go for a day. And he attended the premiere for The Dark Knight. He put on, you know, a great face, didn't talk about it, he kind of kept it all cool, he kept it private, as it should have been private.
You know, many good movies don't do anything, but just seems like a kind of a perfect film scenario, you know, the hype has been good, the reviews have, you know, responded and said the hype is warranted.
Although this privacy would be short-lasting as Christian would be arrested the next day in the police station in Hampshire. Not sure how if I'm saying that right. This was under the suspicion of assault. He wasn't charged immediately and he posted bail. Christian Bale posting bail. He rides a snail. His grandma has a tail, call him a furry. Nope, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be making a video here, hold on. Eventually there was an investigation, but the investigation, all charges were dropped after there was insufficient evidence. If you've watched me at all, we know how insufficient evidence works. It's hard to win a criminal case in this day and age on the prosecuting side. Almost 90% of cases these days that involve criminal prosecutions are dismissed due to insufficient evidence. But whether Christian was truly guilty or not is unknown and will probably forever be unknown. That didn't change the fact that the damage had already been done to his reputation. And this is the point where a lot of people would crumble under the pressure. A lot of them would go on benders. They would just completely disappear off the face of the earth. For a lot of people, for all the negative backlash and everything. However, Bale's composed demeanor during promotional events, his professional PR responses, and the hype behind the Dark Knight movie all tainted this arrest and helped him put it behind him. But this incident would later resurface as Christian Bale was put under the spotlight again after audio recordings of him leaked on the set of Terminator Salvation. This was a rant that involved Christian Bale and the director of cinematography, Shane Hulbert. Hurlbutt. Hurlbutt? What a freaky name, dude.
I want you off the set, you prick!
I'm sorry.
No, don't just be sorry. Think for 1 second. The are you doing? Are you professional or not?
Yes, I am.
Do I walk around and rip that? No, shut the up, Bruce. Do I want? No! No! Don't shut me up. Am I gonna walk around and rip your lights down in the middle of a scene? Then why the are you walking right through? Da-da-da-da like this in the background. What the is it with you?
I was looking at the light.
Oh, good for you. And how was it? I hope it was good because it's useless now, isn't it? McG, you have something to say to this prick?
I didn't see it happen.
Well, somebody should be watching and keeping an eye on him.
Fair enough.
There's a second time that he doesn't give a about what is going on in front of the camera. All right? I'm trying to do a scene here and I'm going, why the is Shane walking in there? What is he doing there? Do you understand my mind is not in the scene if you're doing that? Right, let's go again. Let's not take a minute. Let's go again. And let's not have you walking in. You don't understand what it's like working with actors. That's what that is. That's what that is, man. I'm telling you. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. You wouldn't have done that otherwise.
No, what it is looking at the light and making sure that
I'm gonna kick your You don't shut up for a second, all right? I'm gonna go. Do you want me to go trash your lights? Do you want me to trash them? Then why are you trashing my scene?
I'm not trying to trash.
You are trashing my scene. You do it one more time, and I ain't walking on this set if you're still hired. I'm serious. You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy, but I don't cut it when you're around like this on set.
Now this rant was actually recorded in 2008, but wasn't released to the public until 2009, during the time of the premiere of this movie. Christian Bale certainly has a great reputation with movie premieres. This rant did not look good for Christian Bale. The year prior, he went through the controversy with the arrest, and now this. And on top of this, the Rant the movie he starred in, Terminator Salvation, was a major flop, and honestly it was just a meh movie. But as both me and you know, this isn't where Christian Bale's career comes to a halt. So how exactly does he get himself out of this pickle? A large part of this had to do with his out of the blue apology that he made on the KROQ radio station.
The thing that I really want to stress is I have no confusion whatsoever. I was out of order beyond belief. I was way out of order. I acted like a punk. I regret that. And there is nobody that has heard that tape that is hit harder by it than me.
No.
So I make no excuses for it. It is inexcusable. And I hope that that is absolutely clear.
After hearing Christian's apology, a lot of fans believed that this apology was sincere, and they for the most part genuinely thought that he was telling the truth and that Shane and Christian had actually made up. But this still begs the question, how has Christian Bale been able to stay on top of the Hollywood game, landing huge roles in movies like Ford vs. Ferrari, despite all the controversies he had been through? Is it because of his genuine down-to-earth personality, his well-formulated PR responses, or is it that much more sinister thing that we had talked about earlier? The next clip I'm going to show you I need to give a little bit of context to, just to make it a little bit clearer. So this takes place at the 2019 Golden Globes, and this is after he just won Best Actor in a musical or comedy. And in this speech, he's like talking about his role as playing Dick Cheney, and he's kind of making fun of the situation. But yeah, anyways, just roll the clip.
Thank you to that geezer over there, Adam. He said, I've got to find somebody who can be absolutely charisma free and reviled by everybody. So he went, that's got to be Bale. Thank you to Satan for giving me inspiration on how to play this role.
Now, like I said before, he could just be making fun of the fact that he was like, you know, playing the role as Dick Cheney and that he was just a bad dude. But honestly, I don't think there's enough context to save this clip. Hollywood already gets like the negative like impression already that you have to sell your soul and stuff like that. That's not helping them in any case. This is honestly just propelling that narrative. And at the end of the day, he still said what he said, and even the Church of Satan themselves thanked him on Twitter. So yeah, find Jesus. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to watch another one, you can watch Kanye being an absolute menace. Like always, watch it. Click here right now. It's a great video. You'd like it. Goodbye.